Hi there everyone. As you can see, we are not at the Royal Society, but I am with Laura from the Royal Society Library, and even though it's a beautiful day in beautiful Cheshire, we're about to be banished down a salt mine. And although that sounds bad, for people who are into archives and objects like us, that's a really good thing.
Lots of our archive collection is actually kept here off-site, where the conditions are perfect and there's loads of space.
So look at that. All that time we've been filming at the Royal Society, we've only been showing you part of the collection. We're going to show you even more today here in the salt mines. So let's go and have a look.
It's like the Blackpool Tower upside down.
150 metres, yeah?
Yep. 100 It's about a minute and
You should feel your ears
4
popped
seconds,
well.
depends on what time for a while. Really? Yeah.
You're making me think I should be more nervous, but
I'm nervous.
are you nervous? Are you?
Yeah.
You've been down here before.
I'm a bit claustrophobic, lifts I can't do.
But they send you on this trip. All right, we're about 150 metres underground. This is the Winsford rock salt mine. It's a huge, huge mine. It's still working. A few miles in, I think maybe that direction, they're actually mining rock salt as we speak with huge machines. But this did 100 years ago, more than 100 years ago, used to be like an old-fashioned mine and people with picks and axes and stuff.
Yeah.
If we look up there, you can actually see evidence of the old mining methods there where they're doing it by hand. You've got a bit of mining in your family, haven't you?
I do, yeah. I'm the granddaughter of a coal miner.
Oh, right,
Newcastle,
there you go.
yeah.
Anyway, what's happening now is, as I said, they're doing lots of mining here, but parts of the mine that aren't used anymore are being used for storage. They've started a business called Deep Store. These people store documents and precious things for various people around the country, including the Royal Society.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to go now. We're going to go and see some of the Royal Society stuff that is stored down here in the salt mine. It's so big down here, we actually have to drive around to go places. You can't just walk around. All right, we're getting closer now. The actual deep store part of the mine is the other side of this wall. And we've got these big things here for the air. What's going on here, Laura, as far as you know?
Well, this is a working mine, so inevitably there's a certain amount of dust and salt
if you
and
don't
things
believe
like
me,
that.
if you don't believe me, look what it's done to my white glass.
So fine for a mine, not so much for an archive store. So what these filters do is filter out all the dirt and the particles so that once we get beyond that, it's all nice clean air and perfect for our archives.
It's still good air and we're glad we've got it, but this is what gets the grubby mine air and turns it into the nice pure perfect air we want the other side for your precious documents.
Precious archive.
All right, let's go through and have a look. Oh yeah, look, that is the mother of all air filters. Oh yeah,
So
all that clean air.
Oh, it's fresh.
It's actually really nice.
Do you know, it's better than London, that's for sure.
Yeah. The guy from Deep Store told me it's double filtered. Not just filtered, double filtered. So I'm very quickly becoming an expert on rock salt mining, and this mine was mined using the room and pillar mining technique, which basically means they take out all the rock salt, but they leave all these big pillars so the roof doesn't fall down. And if you have a look over here, James, see one of the pillars there? I mean, that's a mega pillar, that is. That's not just a little Roman pillar, that's a proper pillar. There's another one there. And what they've done to make the storage facility is they've actually built these special storage rooms between the pillars. So you see the two pillars, and in between, we've got this big storage room. But the storage room we're more interested in, well, certainly Laura's more interested in, is the one over here. So let's go and have a look.
Unit 6.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
You didn't tell me it was this cool. Look at this. Oh, I
These look
totally
familiar.
feel like Indiana Jones right now. This is amazing. Look at that. Just so you know, I don't actually need this light. I just think it looks cool.
It does look cool, come on.
So apparently, 120,000 boxes in this unit alone. Can you imagine how many videos we could make?
That's a lot of cataloguing. That's going to keep me busy for the rest of my life.
You just know the Ark of the Covenant is down one of these. Okay, Laura, so we're here amongst all your stuff. Can you give us a bit more detail about the kind of stuff the Royal Society has here?
It's mostly kind of 1950s onwards, so we'd call that kind of our modern records collection.
So obviously we're not going to find Isaac Newton manuscripts here then. Does that mean this is more like boring administrative stuff?
No, certainly not. No, so we do have personal papers off-site. So we've got some amazing scientist collections, which are too extensive to keep on site. So we catalogue them at the Royal Society and then send them away for storage. And then if researchers want to look at them, we just recall them.
How often are you bringing stuff back from here? Is it like, does it happen every week or is it once in a blue moon?
Pretty frequently. It kind of depends on the priorities of what we're cataloguing.
It's 15 degrees down here all the time. 55% humidity, I'm told. That's good for all this paper?
Perfect. Yeah.
You look so happy. You look so happy whenever I say it.
Yeah, honestly, it's great because Royal Society, as you know, we're in a historic building, Carlton House Terrace. It's really difficult to keep consistent environmental conditions which are perfect for archives. Whereas here, because of the salt, it's just a naturally perfect conditions for archives all the time.
And tell me about some of the other reasons having all these documents in a salt mine of all places is good for you guys.
Well, there's endless space. As soon as they mine more salt, there's more space for us to put our stuff in, so that's great. It's really secure, so as you can see, everything's just got barcodes on, so there's no way for people to really know what's inside, and there are thousands of boxes, so I'm not sure anyone would really bother.
And also you get no little creepy crawlies and bugs?
Yeah, they couldn't, nothing can live down here really, so in terms of pest control, mice, bugs, other things that like to eat paper, they just aren't here, so it's perfect. And
not a whole lot of UV light either, so it's a pretty amazing environment. What we're going to do is in our next video, we're going to open some boxes and show you some of the stuff that's being stored down here in the salt mine, so stay tuned for that one. What's this, Keith? That's a mess, but it's cool. Kirkdale Cave Vale of
Pickering. So this is a paper, a very famous paper by William Buckland, who explored this area and found some amazing things within the cave. And we can see here,
oh, look at that,
an illustration of Kirkdale Cave, and geologist, maybe Buckland himself, going for it.